Well, hello there, my friends. As the removal van takes off, after 2 years, I am moving. Where am I going? You'll have to watch the whole episode to see. This is the final episode of Hugh Talk, Season 1, and the third part of 3 episodes about the power of love. Shared some great stories in the past 2 ones, and I'm going to get even more personal today, and also you're going to find out where I'm going, so stay tuned. Here we go. So here I am in the storage room, first part of the journey complete. Today, as I'm here now in my new place, I'm going to show it to you in a few minutes. It's absolutely incredible. When I'm going to tell you the story of how I got this place, it's a perfect story, I think, to tell, to talk about the power of love, the power of intention, the power of manifestation. It's all real, people. We create our own reality, and this is a classic example of it. It's just like perfect. So I'm very, very happy today about this, and so now I'm going to share the story of how I found this place. Enjoy. So if you were to ask anyone who's friendly with me in work over the past couple of months, when Hugh ever brought up about wanting to move and find his own place, what would he be talking about? Well, it would be a couple of things. I wanted to have my own space, first of all, so I could have my friends over, so I could have my boys come and visit, friends from the States come and stay with me, somewhere where I wouldn't have to be travelling an hour back and forth to work. I was spending 2 hours, sometimes 6 days a week travelling. So that's 12 hours I could have been doing something else. And plus the expense of the travel every week was really adding up, leaving me with not a huge amount of money to get by on every week. So it would save me money. I would also have the ability to, there's so many beautiful places around here to walk by the water. There's Mudshoot Farm, there's Greenwich, not too far away from here as well. So it's a really beautiful part of London. I also, wanted somewhere with, one of the things I love is natural light. I want lots of natural light. And I would love to see the water, and I can see the water from the window here. I'm going to show you in a minute. It's so epic. So I've been talking about this place for months before I got here. This is the power of intention. This is the power of manifestation. And it's a reminder to me. I'm not saying I'm an expert at it. I'm getting better at it. Obviously, you'll see from this place I'm getting really good at it. But when you really know what you want and you think about it, and I could have described this place to you before I got here. A friend of mine offered for me to go and stay with her, and I was like super grateful. I was all excited about it. And unfortunately, then she thought that she may have got the virus. So at the last minute, we had to postpone that idea. And I was very disappointed. But the fact that they had offered for me to come and stay with them, my friends, then that had got me to the point where it's like, I'm actually going to do this now. I'm not going to talk about like looking for a new place. I'm going to actually do it. And so I made a call to a good friend of mine, Anne, another wonderful person, and I just called her and said, listen, if you hear of anywhere, will you keep me in mind? Literally, the next day, she's speaking to a friend of hers, and this is the person who is my roommate here. Basically, there were so many parts of this that fitted so perfectly into what I needed and so perfectly into what he needed. So even when the first possible move fell through, I kept packing my stuff as if I was still leaving, and I think that was part of the switch in my mind. And then from that space moving forward, then this opportunity came. It's not like I went out and put out a listing, please, looking for a place to stay, or I asked 500 people. I made one phone call. It was a decision that I made in my mind. It was months of thinking about the kind of place I wanted to have as my own, and it's just magical how it all happened. I'm in the flow, I'm going downstream, the magic is happening, and this is just the place I'm staying in. Watch what's going to happen now. It's going to open up all kinds of different flows for me. I'm very, very excited about it. But now I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to show this to you. Are you ready? Here we go. I'm going to start with the kitchen that I'm in here. Look at this space. Got its own washing machine, beautiful oven. As you can see, lots of wide open space here. Where I've been shooting there, you see my computer there in the little kind of breakfast space here. And now this is where we get into the magic. I mean, you couldn't make this up. We're on the 6th floor. 6th floor of this beautiful balcony. As you see, I've got little chairs I can sit out here in the morning, have a cup of tea. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for magic? Magic is real. I've been saying that for I don't know how long. Now I can actually say it. Look. The appreciation in my heart, the appreciation level in my heart, 200%. So either I'm incredibly lucky, or maybe, just maybe, you can actually create your own reality. There's a thought for non-believers. I want to throw a shout out, first of all, to my good friend and spiritual mentor, who over the past year or so that I've been in here in London has been so supportive and done many things to help me with my spiritual work, and she's my spiritual mentor, and I do really appreciate her so much, and she deserves credit for this. I also want to give a shout out to my other spiritual mentor, Diana, who has been doing some fantastic work with me in the past couple of weeks. I don't think it's an accident that these things are starting to happen for me. This shift has taken place, and it really, I want to credit to Shari and to Diana for all the work that you've done, because it really is an integral part, I believe, in helping this manifestation come through. So respect to you both. I just want to say this has been a pleasure for me to make these 20 episodes of Hugh Talk. I hope that you've enjoyed them and it's helped lift you up a little bit. I know it helps me to help, so I've definitely enjoyed making it. And next up I'm going to make, I guess you could say, season 2 of Hugh Talk, or it's actually going to be a little bit different because, you know, the last 20 episodes have been while lockdown has been on for the most part, but now as we're starting to wind down, I'm going to be making a show where it's me interviewing people all around the world, talking about the come down from the lockdown and what the different countries are doing. And the first episode is going to be coming out in a couple of days, and it's going to be me and my son Daniel. And we're having a great chat about what's happening in Dublin at the moment and what they're doing to come down from the lockdown. So I have nothing but love in my heart for you all. I hope you've enjoyed this episode as much as I have. And on these 20 episodes since March 17th, it's been an honour for me to share my thoughts with you all over the past couple of months. So nothing but love for you, sending that love to you. Boom!